Ali Sanchez with the paperclip means an attachment. So you double click to look at the email. Then you're going to come over here and you can click on one or both, and then you need to right click so you get the option to open, print, save as, or save all. So we're going to save the one as or do the save all if there's more. We're just going to do class 91. Save as, and then it has to go over to the web server. So you want to go to, you drop down, it says save in. You're going to drop down to the Q drive, which is, let's scroll up here. Okay, Linux, this is on Q. This is Linux C on IIS web server. So we'll click on that, and that's actually the Q drive, but then we come down to inet pub, then www-root, and I use all my domains on my web server, and we're going to come over to LASD, LA Sheriff's Department, and then class 91 XLS spreadsheet. I've already got one in there, so I'm going to change this save as to, you don't have to do this, you just save it because it'll be a different number, -1, and we'll go save. Okay, then you can close the email. Then you come over here to this folder icon, Windows Explorers, and you right click on it, and it says LASD. It should be there, but if it's not, you go to www-root to LASD, but we're just going to click on LASD. Opens up the folders, class 91-1 XLS, right here.
That's the one we just entered.
That's the one we just saved. So you double click on that, and that's going to open up Excel. And the quickest way for you to do this is you go up to this over the top of the cell. Now here it tells you the quantities and the sizes. This is for t-shirts, 3 t-shirts and 2 sweatshirts. On the sheriffs, the new trainees, it's going to be 5 t-shirts and 3 sweatshirts. So that's a total of 8. So what you do is you arrow on the B, on the cell that has the names, and you click at the top of the letter B cell, and it highlights the whole thing. Then you right click and you hit copy. Then you come over here, and this is going to be 90, whatever your
Would you just click for this window?
Internet Explorer.
Okay.
Down here to the E, Internet Explorer. And that'll bring you to my home page. And then you come over here to the left column, and it has LASD t-shirts right there. You click on
Hold
that.
on, let me get to that. Oh, there it is.
You click on that. Then enter names. So you click enter names, and it's going to ask for the class number. The class number will be on the email, and it will be in the name of the spreadsheet, XLS file. You'll say class number whatever. Okay, it's going to be like 424 or something. So we're just going to put class number 91-1, and then you come over here, you click into the text area, and then you hit a Control-V to paste. And then you want to delete the heading material from the spreadsheet, the name and the class number, and then you want to bring it all the way to the top, no spaces above. Otherwise the program will bomb when you tell it to print. So you got to make sure that you backspace up to the top. Then you have to wipe out from the comma forward, and then after you've done all these, let's go. So you go to the beginning of the comma and then shift and delete. To the beginning of the comma, shift and delete. And to the beginning of the comma, to the left side of the comma, shift key and delete. Comma, shift and delete, shift and delete, shift and delete. And I'm going to go over all this with Joel again tomorrow when he's here. And I want him to write up the sequence on it. Shift and delete, shift and delete, delete, shift and delete, shift and delete, delete. And you're going to have a lot more names than this. Delete, and delete, delete, delete. Make sure you don't delete a letter in their name. Otherwise, we're going to have a bunch of bad t-shirts. So pay attention at the comma. Okay, and then we've got all that. Now take the white space out below the last name. You check for white space. Yeah, okay, you see, we got white space there. You got a backspace up to here. There cannot be any white space below or above. Otherwise, the program will bomb. I have a trap for that stuff. Then you come back up to the top with at the end of the last name, and you hit space, then a hyphen, not an underscore, but a hyphen, and then a total of 8. That's
No space after the hyphen.
no space. It's a space hyphen 8 is how many shirts. So then we're just going to copy this. So let's shift back up, and we highlighted from the space through the 8, and we go Control C, and now we come here just to the end. Control V, down, hit N, Control V, down N, V, down V, down N, V, down V, down V, down V, down V. Double space will screw up. So you got to do just one space. Okay, that's ready. Now you hit calculate.
Hold on, let me get there. There.
All right. Make sure no white space below the last name, no white space below or above the first name. A single space with a hyphen and the number 8. No spaces afterwards. Okay. Then you click calculate, and now you've generated the report that tells you all the letters and all the information associated with this run. And then you just come over here to File, Print, and then make sure that we have the Canon MG5600 printer selected. Okay, and then you hit print, they'll print out, and you know what to do from there.
Got it.
Okay?
And video, right?
No, not quite. I'm going to cancel this. Now, there may be an email, after she gives you the first set of names, there might be some stragglers that come into the class. So you're going to have to generate another report for the stragglers. So, and you're going to have to make a notation of this because I have to invoice this stuff and I need to have all the names that I will compile into a list. You don't have to worry about that. But you need to make a note on a Post-it that, so you have your class number, which will be 424 or whatever it is. And then if there's an addendum information coming in, you go class number 424-1, and that will be over here. Okay, it creates a file, LASD, that was 91, let's see where the heck is that, it's up here, 91-1. This is what we just created. It created automatically alphabetized all the names. So if you do a 424 and a 424-1, I will have all that information, and then I can create an invoice from that. But you just need to note it and give me the dates when it came in. Okay, I generated the first report for class 24 on this date, and then more information came in. There might be 2 subsequent emails, so it'll be 424-1 and the 424-2 if there's an additional bit of names that has to go in. And generate the reports, pull the letters, tape them, and you know the procedure from there. All right, that's that. Cut it.